This is Hempstead Street, outside of Houston. It was down there, way down there, where I had my squat during the big rains here in April. Coming back now, with the weather turning colder and wetter here recently, I've turned to the old car wash here for a squat. You might remember this place. I took some pictures of this place in April, I think spring. I found it quite an interesting place. It was kind of forlorn, kind of antiquated, and anyways, when I found myself back here in the city, and tired of the city of Houston, I thought of this place here, this car wash, for a possible squat. And it's been pretty viable, pretty functional, and served a purpose for me here. And so when I first moved into it, I just used the car section of it. Here, I used kind of the patio here, for shelter and space and stuff. And but over time, I found that some of the guys had gotten in. There used to be a door here, and that used to be all sealed up. And then I think some of the brothers got into it, and with the approaching cold weather and stuff, and took the door off, and so you now have inside here. So it's provided some kind of haven here for me. For sleeping at night. The place is sinfully dirty, and as well as old. And of course, the neighbors here have done nothing to encourage people from squatting here. That's either dog droppings, or I like to think that's dog droppings, that some neighbor has let their dog in here and do his business, which it's a holiday season here, and it's December here in 16, so the neighbors are not too keen on people not bowing down to their whims and desires and their domiciles, and using illegal domiciles, and proclaiming themselves kings instead of themselves as kings and queens, or people looking them up as kings and queens. But anyways, so the neighbors here have not made it comfortable in any ways for anybody that wants to stay here or squat here. But for me, it's been nice because it's provided me shelter, and four walls and a roof out of the wind and the temperatures here, which has been nice. And on top of that, it's provided me a chance to get out of Houston, which is like, it's party town, and it's, you know, it's just people on top of people on top of people, and you know, it's the holidays, and it's Thanksgiving, and it's Christmas, and it's aggravating. So, you know, and it's crazy. You know, it's just been an awful year, and you know, in the city with the awful year and circumstances and times, it's just not fun. So, you know, this place has allowed me to kind of get away from that insanity and try and be by myself and try to, you know, step away from the city and the people and the circumstances and the life, and, you know, I've tried to do it, and for the most part, I've been successful. The great thing about this place is there's nothing around here. It's not like there's a neighborhood next door, or like there's a neighborhood across the street. You got the train tracks, you got an industrial, you know, park, industry over there. You got like a bar and grill here. You got a motel here, very nice motel too, I might add. And then you got, you know, an industrial park over there. So it's not like, you know, I'm spitting in the face of neighbors by being here, you know, or, you know, hurting their pride, or, you know, destroying even their neighborhood. I mean, you know, you could look at how the dumping has been going on here. I mean, it's, you know, I don't have to ruin their neighborhood. It looks like they're doing a pretty good job of it here. They've been dumping things here for quite some time. I mean, with the insulation and the, you know, the particle board, and the, you know, and you know, so, you know, that's that. And then you got all the signs, of course, and but yeah, and it's like, you know, but it's one of those things that, you know, it's just, you know, it's just everybody beating up everybody else, and you know, so they dump things here, and then, you know, other neighbors let their dogs in to do their business, and so it's, you know, they don't make it, you know, amenable in any ways, and you're constantly chasing, you know, the road to get out, I guess. But anyways, this is where I've been lately while I've been in Houston. Or I should say outside of Houston here on my second go-around. Far cry from that lovely little encampment that the brothers had set for, you know, strangers who might be on the road and might need a place to bed down for a night or two in the, you know, the woods beside the railroad track. Different people here, different times here, and not so friendly circumstances, and you know, not quite prepared or invited like the old place.